AV Griffith, can y'all hear me? I got barbecue at the house, but I'm working on some stuff in the truck. Can you hear me? So I'm having a little snack water burger because I haven't eaten since earlier this afternoon, and I need to eat. And then I'm trying to get through this stuff because I had to pick up stuff. All my bedding is up in the front, and a few clothes that I didn't have, and CB and all that. So right now I'm trying to. The student is with my dad at the house at the armpit. What the hell's an armpit? Is that the name of the barbecue joint? Tell me what the armpit is. Is that a barbecue joint? So y'all gonna see me moving around here in a minute. But I'm gonna eat this first, and then I gotta put my foot in it because I gotta get him and bring him back here because otherwise he's stuck with Grumpy. And Grumpy being kind of special. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Chicago BBW. I need to find out what the pit is. Y'all forgive me. I'm hungry. I'm dealing with the student too, and I'll tell y'all some updates on the student. Hey, Micheline. Hold on. Let me move this here. Y'all, hold on. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. And I'm gonna be moving this around a little bit, so y'all forgive me. So y'all gonna have to work with what I am because I'm in the back right now and I'll be working on stuff. So y'all gonna see me moving around. Okay, Chicago, I feel you. Hold on. B Griffiths is in here. Chicago BBW. B Griffin. Micheline. Uh, happy fourth. Oh, long story about the armpit. Okay, I'm curious. I want to hear that one. So I did want to say happy Fourth of July to everybody. I'm eating a little Whataburger. I just got a fajita. A little. It's like to me, it's more like a snack. And my barbecue's at the house. I'm trying to get the bed together, and I want to have all this stuff up. So I need to lift the bunk up and put stuff under the bunk. Um, the student is with Grumpy right now at the house. I picked up barbecue for all of them. Well, all of them meaning those two and myself. And I went to a barbecue joint I never been to. It was $12 each plate. We were supposed to have brisket. I got jalapeno sausage that had potato salad that came with it and green beans. I've never eaten there before. Customer service was really good. But when I opened the container, I was a little not impressed with the amount of food that they put in there for the meat. The place I normally go to, they give you a good portion for like 13, $14. And this place was about that. So it's almost $40 for three plates, 30 some dollars. Um, so I basically bought a little extra potato salad. They can have that. Hey Les, what's up? Yeah, they here too. Y'all had an earthquake in Cali today too. And they said I thought they said either 87 or 57 section after tremors and a state of emergency. Hey Mandisa, happy fourth. Yeah, right now I'm in the truck. I'm getting ready to take this bunk, lift it up. I gotta make it up. I do a preventative spray. Hey Trucker Felicia, what's up? And I haven't eaten since early this afternoon, so I'll be in the truck for about 2 hours here working on some stuff, and then I got to go get the student, put him back on here, and then they'll get us a load probably sometime tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow after 10 because I need to go to Walmart because my money went on to the Data card because I hadn't set up my direct deposit yet, and I finally set it up. But I can pull the money off my card and then transfer to accounts. I hope everybody got some barbecue. I'm gonna have mine sitting at the house. Like I said, I don't know how good this was gonna be. I've never been to the place that got the customer service was excellent, but I've never been to the restaurant. I had passed it a couple times, but I wasn't impressed with the amount of food unless Grumpy went in and ate some of it because I told him not to eat any of it, and he's like a child, so he might have went in there and ate some of it. I don't know, and because he had stacked two plates on top, one plate on the bottom. When I looked at the top plate, there wasn't much meat in there. It was like a slice or so of brisket, a sausage, and then a muffin and a little scoop of potato salad. I was really shocked at the little amount of food you got for that. So, hey Regina, happy 4th of July. Um, tell y'all about the student first. So, I've got a few first issues with him. I'm not gonna put him on camera. Um, he um he can drive. He understands the concept of backing, but he's off. And only reason he's off is because he's oversteering, which is something I did when I first came back too. Okay. Um, he's working for, I was saying Stevens, but it was Schneider. Dropped the tanker. They termed him. At least that's what he told me. Now, he seems to be a perfect gentleman. He's been a gentleman on the truck. He had some issues in his younger days, has left those issues. Um, he is from New York and now resides, I think, in Louisiana with his wife, fiance, whatever. Um, he loves to fish. Like I took him while he was here. He's been at the park yesterday and today. Once we delivered the load, he went out to the park and hung out. He liked Monty instantly, and Monty usually doesn't talk to people right away, but Monty was just very friendly. Shocking. Um, instantly upon meeting my dad, my father, he said, "Your father's a player, yeah, and a pimp. That's how he carries himself." Monty, he likes that ghetto shit, right? Sorry, I'm gonna keep it real. So today, he gonna tell me, well, because the dude had some former issues in his younger days. Oh, he's still maybe attached to that mindset. I said, what are you talking about? Well, you said he thinks I'm a pimp and a player. I said, Monty, you look like a pimp, and you are a player. You do try to play women. That's been your thing all your life. The guy called he called a spade a spade. So we got in this weird conversation, and I guess my biological father must be delusional, or he's just being an asshole, typical. And he act like he was offended. He's like, well, I dress up, I like to look nice, like, I'm going to. I said, Monty, in those pictures you have right there, that's not back when you were at church. You got gold rings on every finger. I mean, he had gold rings on every finger. That's some pimp shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, gold chains. He look like a hood nigga. I'm sorry, like a hood nigga who wants to look flashy. Okay, I'm just sorry. And I said, in your day, maybe that was the thing. I don't know. I said, but for my generation and that man's generation, 'cause he's 9 years older than me, or 8 years older than me, this guy that's on my truck. I said, you look like a pimp and a player. You straight up do. You got that pimp look, especially in the pictures. Cheesing with the gold teeth. I said, man, come on. You can't sit here and be delusional. I said, also, I remember when Michelle Obama first came out, he's like, ah, she needs to be more flashy. Michelle's classy. She's not supposed to look hoodie. We don't want a hoodie looking president chick. So um, I'm like, are you delusional? I don't know what it is, but I was like, whatever. So anyway, I told, so I guess he got mad. I think he got mad. As I told him, look, I gotta go get this guy from because he was at the park. He wanted to come pick up. I said, I got to Walmart and then I got to work on the truck. He's gonna have to sit here with you for a little bit because both of us can't be on that truck right now. I need the space to get my truck set up, and I can't have him on the truck. So he's gonna come hang out with you. Y'all got the couch and the chair. If he falls asleep on the couch, cool, hell. But he gonna come and hang out with you, okay? Um, I don't know. He just kind of, but I guess because he came in the other day showing him pictures of himself back in his suits. Monty likes his ego stroke. I think I deflated his ego by telling him, yeah, you look like a pimp. That's church, looking nice. And I said, money. I said, you remember when you told me Michelle Obama wasn't dressing up enough because you want her hoodie? She's not a hoodie chick. Well, I mean, she might be from the hood, but in her position, she can't be a hoodie chick. She can't dress like that. It's like I have a lady here who's a bank manager, and I've tried to tell her some of the things she does in certain banking industries. She'd only go so far because she's still caught up in a hood mindset of what we call cute and attractive, and half the time it's just ghetto as hell. Um, and I don't mean to be mean. I'm just real. There's a classic way to carry yourself in a work environment, especially in business. And I mean, I've seen some stuff in business lately. I'm blown by what I guess you look like. This is what you wear to the club and you wear to work. You know, and I don't know. But anyway, so then he's like, "Well, I just want. I don't want to really talk to him. I just want to sit here." I said, "Well, you want to talk to him? He can probably watch TV. Hand him a remote. You can sit there in your chair." And the thing is that this young man's life has changed. I keep on my young man, even though he's older than me. He's really had a massive change to his life. And to me, whether he realizes or not, those what life changing wake up calls don't come on their own. They're God given. And I believe there is no happenstance by which this young man came across my life or my father's life. I said, you got a son who's had similar issues sitting his ass in prison that this young man had in his early young youth. Right now, I said, I believe that God has put him in at least in my presence, I don't know about yours, for a reason. The man's turned his whole life around. I said, and now he's trying to use trucking as a career to have a career and have a job and do something different from where he was a long time ago. So you need to be a blessing instead of sitting there because you want somebody to stroke your effed up ego. And now your little feelings are hurt. Oh, child, please, like a chick. Get out your damn feelings and man up and be what you say you're supposed to be. Hey, crazy trucker, and be a man of God. You're supposed to be a minister. And I'm telling him beat him over the head with the Bible. But speaking of this young man's life, some positivity. Tell him the shit you used to do and why you changed. Tell him your regrets. But you too busy want somebody to stroke your ego and tell you look good, cheesing in a damn suit. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Grow the hell up. Amen, Disa. So you as well. So that's kind of what happened to them. Now, as far as the student's concerned, only issue we have is he is not able to complete full 10 hours. First day, he drove about 2 hours to the shipper. We got there. When Bobtail got something to eat, came back. Load didn't get done. We got there at 7, right around 6:50 something. They didn't get done with the load till 10 o'clock. They had to live load us. Um, Came back to the shipper. He went inside, watched TV, and ate his food inside. And at about, I had just started eating my food, got through most of it, but about maybe a quarter of it, a burrito. Shipper knocking on my door, telling me the load was ready. Eating nuts. I'm eating nuts right now. So At that point, um, I went ahead and contacted him, told him to come to the truck. Hey, MJ63, happy 4th of July. Um, hey, crazy trucker. Um, he drove 2 hours from Texarkana to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, 2 hours. From Broken Bow to right to the Choctaw Travel Plaza, that was about another couple of hours. We got out there at 10. We got to the Travel Plaza about 2 in the morning. Um, I could tell he was getting tired because there were times he hit the rumble strip. Hey Ray for Tube, what's up? Happy Fourth to you as well. He hit the rumble strip a couple times, so I was like, hey, we're only this far, so far. And I kept asking him, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he kept, yeah. But I could see he was done. I was tired, and I was tired because we had waited for load. So I really fought that. That was the first day. But the second day, he slept really good, and we both slept. I was wide awake. The second day, literally, he got from the Choctaw Travel Plaza. We stopped at a picnic area. He was hungry. Hey, Jackie, what's up? Happy 4th of July. We stopped at a picnic area. He had to go pee. He went pee, got back in the truck. We got to, oh shit, what city is that called? Wichita Falls. There's a Love's. We got to that Love's, and he said, "I need a nap." But what he did, I'm noticing he is dealing with diabetes. So I think that's what the issue is, honestly. And he's just gotten on the meds. So I could be wrong, but I think that's what I'm not a doctor, so I'm just presuming being a diabetic. Hey, April. Hey, Audrey, what's up? Happy Fourth to you too. Um, so I believe that the reason he's tired is because of that, and he's not. I've tried to talk to him as best I can professionally, and give him examples of things that I've struggled with, and say, look, when you drive, you can only eat certain things. But he's eating now laters, and he's drinking juice that's not sugar free. He's drinking Gatorade, but Gatorade has sugar, and if you have diabetes, it can make you crash. So I'm not sure of how his management is, and he's on a very low, I think 100 milligrams, something like that, very low usage of metformin. But my concern is tired, and I told him, I said, I want you to tell me you're tired because I don't want you driving me and fall asleep. But because of what I've observed, what I was going to originally do is 20 hours with me in the seat, I'm now making it 50, and I'm going to ride with him. And then today he told me, oh, it's going to take me 30 days to get out. No, you got 100 hours. 100 hours should be done within 2 weeks. There's no way in hell. Um, yeah, I know it's high in salt. There is no way in hell you should be on this truck for 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm like, what are you talking about? He's talking about 30 days. I'm like, no, no, no. I said, all you have is 100 hours to do. And I talked to him the other day. I said, the first 2 days, you really should be, right now, you should be at anywhere from 10 to 12 hours. Um, the trip here to Luggett was 500 miles. I actually took over in Wichita Falls and I drove this load all the way into Amarillo because we had two stops. Um, I got us there. We ate, we showered, and then I drove us to the first stop. I actually did not have sleep for almost a day and a half dealing with this because I had to be up with him also while he was driving. So I didn't get to go back in the bunk while he was back here asleep. So I got to report that to them, but I also talked to him already about it. Hey, Jackie, the, all he has to do is 100 hours. Okay? 100 hours. And when I drive for old boy by myself, okay, in 1 week, that's 70 hours. You go through it. You 10 hours a day, 7 days, 70 hours. Okay? He should easily be within no more than 2.5 weeks at his 100 hours. But if I see that's not happening, I'm already going to communicate with them because at that point they're going to probably have to get him off the truck and then send him to go get checked out. Nice guy, but I'm gonna let him know. Now I'm not gonna talk about his diabetes yet, but I'm gonna let them know. I notice he gets tired. MJ63, what's up? I don't know if they've given him that. He's very new to diabetic management, from what I've talked about. Um, I don't know if he does it. I only have to check mine every so often because mine are usually between 80 and 90. But like I told him, I said I'm 400 pounds. My blood sugars are better than my father's. My A1, I said the only reason is because my A1C is above the little African American mark. That's why I call it borderline. Um, that's the only reason. And once I probably drop this weight, either I'll be off metformin or I'll be on a much lower dosage. And I got some things I'm probably gonna be doing here in the very near future because I'm getting tired of this. Um, and he's lost weight. He said he's lost weight. He's done some things to lose weight because he was heavier. He does a lot of walking, but like I said, he's still consuming. Sorry, y'all. Right. Well, you just keep increasing the meds. Cool Rocky too. Welcome to the channel. Well, just like at Swift, I'm able to determine what I do. But honestly, while that's good, to me that's bad because you're allowing the trainee to not build with wild trucking stamina. I'm okay with it gradually building, but he's driven in trucking before. He was driving 3 months before. I mean, he's driving for 3 months doing tanker. And I asked him, I said, well, were you not doing a full 10-hour shift? I mean, I don't know. He pretty much was regional. So I don't know how many hours he was driving for. But right now he's not even lasting 4 hours. And the thing is I already clocked what he's doing. He had a thing of annihilators there. He started eating that. Then I had some potato salad. He ate the whole can of potato salad. I hadn't even opened it. He was hungry. And so he doesn't have anything. Like I told him, I said, eat nuts. These are nuts. Get you some nuts. Um, I know sunflower seeds have salt. If you don't have high blood pressure, you can do sunflower seeds or shelled seeds. He can't be what? Tell me he can't be past. What's ATM? Explain. I don't know what ATM is. Explain to me what ATM is. I don't know what that is. Explain to me what ATM is. I don't know what ATM is. Somebody explain to me what that is. They'll just have to keep. They'll keep upping his meds to manage. Like Monty. Monty's now having to do his blood sugar. She asks, "I gotta do it more than once a day." Yes, because you're consuming. You can doing good, cool rock. Can you explain to me what ATM is? I don't know what ATM is. Right. That's what I told him. Get some nuts. Whatever nuts you like, and you because it's hand to mouth usually when you're driving, since we're not smokers. So I know that one of the reasons he's doing it is boredom, hand to mouth. So get some nuts, sunflower seeds. Also, I love fruit at I get the fruit sometimes at Loves. We can't have that either because of the sugar, and the sugar will. So I believe he crashed, and you can tell. I can see his whole demeanor changes. It's like he crashes, and you can just see. I said, "You're tired." Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Mm-mm. Right, right. I mean, he does the exercise. He walks. He's lost weight. But I told him if you're a diabetic, you have to eat something. I'll start physically shaking if I don't eat at certain times. That's why I had to grab me a little fajita uh, over here at Whataburger because I'll start physically shaking. Okay, guys, I ate my food, so y'all gonna see me move around. I'm talking to y'all too. I chew gum too because a lot of gum is sugar free. So I do chew gum when if I'm bored. I chew gum. I do sunflower seeds. I do almonds. I do carrots, although carrots do have a little bit of sugar in them, but it's different from eating like an orange. Um, Cucumbers. Yep, that's what I told him. And I mentioned it to him, and the very next day, when he drove here, eating annihilators. He went to the park today to fish. He said he had water, he had some candy, He said snacks, and the snacks were candy. Gatorade. And I told him, I said, Gatorade has sugar. I said, you can do Powerade, and they have a sugar-free version. Hmm. And I like the ones with the wasabi. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Them went to sleep. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all gonna see me work on stuff, so forgive me. My foot done went to sleep. I like the ones with the wasabi. Um, those are my favorite. I'm working on the bed. Like I try to talk to him, but again, he's a grown male, and like my father, they're gonna do what they want to do. I gave him examples of, and I told him, I said, I'm just saying that I'm not telling you what to eat, what to do. That's your choice. But I know for me, I have to eat a certain way. And I told him several times, I don't, because I'm a borderline diabetic, I don't eat sugar and drive. I have sweets sometimes, but I don't do it while I'm driving this truck. I said, because you will be instantly tired. I said, you have to eat a certain way while driving this truck if you are anyway diagnosed with diabetes. Anyway, borderline, intro. Very next day, he was sitting there eating candy. Yeah. So then when I was coming out of Walmart today, I said, look, I said, we're going to be running for the next 2 weeks, and then you got to be at your terminal. I said, so I'm letting you know, because I'm going to take it home time in 3 weeks. He's going to be out the truck in 3 weeks, within 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. I said, I'm letting you know. And he's like, he says, oh, and he says, well, I thought I only had one more week. I said, and that's the other thing, his retention is not great, probably from some of the stuff in his youth. And so we have to repeat stuff over and over again. I said, well, I said, look, and I like him. He can drive. He can drive. Oh well, like I said, I let them. I'm not going to tell them about that because they should already know what he's a diabetic because that's on your med card, what your medicines are. Um, but I told him, I said, look, it's not. I said, he said, I thought I only had more week. I said, dude, you only drove 6 hours. Like, I don't even know 6 hours total in 2 days. I said, in 2 days, I'm driving 20 to 22 hours. I said, so you've only driven 6 hours. I said, if that. I said, so you got to have 100 hours. He says, oh, that's going to probably take 3 or 4 weeks. I said, 3 or 4 weeks? I said, you're not understanding. I'm going to sit next to you for the first 50 hours to determine whether we move to team status. And that falling asleep stuff, like when I see how tired he gets, you can't drive me like that. At that point, I'm going to have to talk with them. And they may either have to get him checked or get him on somebody else's truck where he maybe feel he seems to be motivated. But like I said, he's like, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to take a nap. I'm doing the beet tablets right now. And I love beets. I like beets pickled. I like beets baked, sauteed, beet chips. I like beets. Oh, always. That's why I'm sitting in the seat with him. Like I said, he can drive. My concern is that he gets instantly tired, especially after he eats or sugar. And that's because he's not eating the right thing while he's driving. And I gave him examples about when I was in training. The TV watcher, she wanted me to eat fast food. I told her, I can't eat that with you and drive this truck. Girl, I'd be straight asleep. So while I was on her truck and on Trainer Bill's truck, I ate virtually every day, y'all. Hold on for a second. I think that's his. Hold on. So while I was on my trainer's truck, virtually every day. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I was wondering about that. Okay. What I ate was okay, that tells me what I need to know. I ate veggie subs virtually every day. Just under the bunk. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I didn't even know they gave me some seals. Okay. Hold on, y'all. All right. I got to get under here and do some stuff. I ain't gonna be here much longer. Now I gotta put my foot in some stuff. Um, but when I was on the Martika, when I was on Martika's truck, sorry about that, y'all. Um, excuse me, burped. Y'all me burp all in y'all ear. I ate veggie flatbread subs from Subway. They're about $5. Cut them in half, had the sauces on the side, and I pretty much ate that. Occasionally a spicy Italian, something where the carbs weren't heavy, like in their bread, and I went with the flatbread. Or I got salads. MJ, what's up? And I'm gonna talk about another subject. Hopefully, if I have time tomorrow, because I talked to a driver today who was terminated from Werner, and very new to the industry. And there was a whole bunch, and there's a lot in my conversation with her that I think a lot of new drivers need to know. Like he's new. I mean, he's only been driving 3 months, but like I said, he could command hold his vehicle, drive like the devil. My problem is his stamina. He has none. And I think, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I think it's related to the diabetes. And I think he's not managing it to where he understands. And I keep trying to tell him, but like I said, you grown. He 59, I'm 51. He's like Monty. You know, you can tell him, but I don't know if he's not getting it, understand. I don't know how to put it. Oh, I love their chopped salad. Why you bullying? Um, but that's what I pretty much ate when I was on Martika's truck the whole time. And and I ate that because sorry y'all, allergies have been kicking. I ate that. Hold on. Oh, y'all forgive me. Oh, y'all don't see my snotty boogers. Hold on, and I need to. I got my antibacterial is here. Oh, I'm gonna have to use this one now. Um, I use a Clorox wipe. I know it's kind of invasive to your hands, but it gets the job done. Um, I ate that consistently, and I did it because um I knew that it would maintain my blood sugars. Hey, Edie. Yeah, he's 59. The guy's 59. I'm 51. My student's 59. So, um, that's my only concern is that, but like I said, that's why I decided sitting 50 because I watched him be tired the other day, and I watched him push the envelope, and he hit the rumble strips. The truck slowed down. I've done half the shit he's done, but at 6 years in now, I know that there's things that now if I'm tired like that, this truck gets pulled the hell over. I'm getting off the road. So he did do what I want him to do. I said, if you get tired like that, I need you to tell me I'm tired. I don't want you falling asleep unless in a ditch. No, he's older, much older. Yeah, he's 50. I just found out. I thought he was younger than me too. Like I said, he's lost weight. Um, and so yeah, but the diabetes thing, you got if you diabetic, you can have sugar if you not heavy diabetic. But if you heavy diabetic or your diabetes ain't managed right, and even if you can't have that sugar, while you can't drive and have carbohydrates and expect no, this things are gonna happen. Your body's gonna be doing something different. You can't eat regular sugar and not do that. You can't. You just can't. So we'll see. Grumpy's hanging with him right now. I don't mean for this to be long. Yeah, Ray, it is. Um, he's got to make some changes. But I talked to him and I told him, I need you to do. You're gonna have to get to where you're. Oh, hey, James, what's up? Happy Fourth to everybody who came in. You're going to have to get to the point where you can maintain at least a 10 hours. I said you're not gonna make any money for yourself if you're driving and then 2 to 4 hours later you need a nap. It ain't that kind of party. You're not going to make the kind of money you want to make, or if any money, and you can't. And matter of fact, you're not even probably gonna be able to keep a good job unless you do something local. I got that very much. And when he gets to a point where I think I'm getting on his nerves, he goes, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." Um, and I know I picked that up already too, because I'll say something, and I'm not doing repeating for my health. I'm doing it because there's something you're not. And he likes to figure stuff out. That I do like. Like in backing, he went. I told him, I said, move the truck over to the next. Like we're at TA and Amarillo. They got two sections roped off. I don't want to block the one that was good, and we need to go inside and handle a lot of stuff. So I said, move the truck over to the next lane. All you had to do is swing it up and come back slow. It took him 6 different tries to finally I had to walk up and say, less is more. And I told him less is more. He's oversteering. I mean, he's cracking it. He's cranking this thing. So I'm like, what? I said, you're oversteering. I said, less is more. That's what I asked. He said he was doing Tanker Regional. And sounds like he might have been home a little more frequently is the only thing I can think. Um, but even where he was driving, he should have been doing at least every so often 10 hours a day. I don't know, but the baby needs a nap after 2 to 4 hours. I'm like, and he's like, I'm gonna take a nap. I said, go ahead and go. We gotta go. I don't have time for you to take a nap. I got behind that wheel and started driving that truck. But like I said, I think it's his diabetes. I think he's eating stuff he shouldn't eat. But you grown. It's just like Monty. After a while, I can't tell you anything. The most I can do is talk to the company, let them know what I sense. I've already had conversations with you um, regarding what you eat when you drive, but I can't tell that man to go eat a salad. Don't eat the candy. I can't tell him that. Part of me wants to say don't eat any candy while you drive, but I can't. That's a little too control freak for me, even for me. But what I can do is tell you I think something in your diet, and if you keep choosing to do the same shit, then I have to talk to them and tell them, hey, unfortunately, I like him. He can drive. He can half-ass back pretty decent, except he's oversteering it a little bit. That'll come, but he's not able to maintain doing at least a 10-hour drive. He needs a nap after 2 to 4 hours. And two and two should equal four. That they should be able to figure out there's something wrong, and they may check him for. I mean, the first thing you're gonna check for is the sugar, right? And that's like it's just like me in the weight. That's why I want to do the weight loss surgery. Um, but like I told him, I said I'm 400 pounds, and my blood sugar is better than my father's. My father's not a y'all seen money. He's not a heavy guy. He's got a pot gut because he just sits there and eats and sleeps all day now. But overall, he's always been a thin guy. He hasn't never been really fat. don't like them. I mean, I honestly like some of my students that I had when I was I couldn't stand them. This guy actually like he's a nice guy. Um, but unfortunately, it is about safety. And like I said, that's why I'm sitting in sleep 50 hours. When you tell me coming 100 hours, that means it's experienced driver. I'm figuring, okay, let me see if we can drive down the truck back. And the biggest issue I thought was going to be those, and mine more is now can he stay awake and drive? That's my issue. So like even if we go to team phase, this curtain gonna be open, and I'll be laying back here, probably not getting a lot of damn seat. And so we'll see. But he's got to get. He's got. We're gonna build up. And I told him, I said, we need to get you. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna. Also, my concern is comfort zone. And also, they get a flat fee for getting paid. So I hope he's not playing the system. I mean, I didn't get that about him, but he could be playing the system and think, oh, I'll stay on our truck 4 or 5 weeks. They pay me $500 a week. No, no, 2 weeks, Playboy. And by the second or third week, we should be heading back to Arkansas to drop you off. And actually, we gonna be heading back to Arkansas to drop you off because I gotta do home time after that, and I don't want to bring you back to my hometown with me. That's too much. Mm-mm. I get a new student, but you did this for 3 months. Even though it was a tanker, you did 3 months. Anyway, y'all, I gotta get off here. Let me finish up making his bed and getting all this stuff up, out the way, organizing. So I can go get him, put him on the instruction, and go to sleep because I gotta go to sleep too. Because I don't know what load they're gonna give us tomorrow. 2 and 2. Y'all be blessed. Peace.